Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? NoZoupForYou here, and as you can see, I am playing the Pommern, or the Pomeranian, as it's starting to affectionately be known as. I know I've already done a review of this ship, a final review, but I don't feel that the review has done this ship justice. So we're going to take another look at it. And in this look, I'm going to try and persuade you that if you're in the least bit on the fence of purchasing this ship, don't be. Get it. Get it now. Use your resources and get the Pommern. Seriously. I'm just going to come out and say it right now. In my opinion, this is one of the best premium ships to be released in 2020. In my opinion. And I feel that, for me at least, this is probably my favorite premium ship to be released so far. I have enjoyed this ship so much. Honestly, when I play right now, it's like I want to play the Pommern. I want to get in the ship. I want to play it. I really struggled choosing a round to kind of show the ship again. You know, it was really a toss-up because I've had so many good rounds in it, and, you know, it was like, I've got a 200,000 plus damage round, but it was a loss. And then I had this round earlier today, and while it's not spectacular, I mean, we're not talking about extremely major damage here. The round was a lot of fun because we just dominated the enemy team, and I had some serious Brawling Pommern moments in this round. So that's the round you're watching right now, and you can see I'm already starting to just move in. There's a Stalingrad in North Carolina up here, and I just want to get into secondary range because this ship is a secondary monster. And when I say a secondary monster, it may not be the best secondary ship out there, but still, it's got great secondaries, and that is how I have kitted this ship out. Complete straight secondaries. Every single secondary module or bonus I could take, I took. And there's a nice little secondary fire right there. And that's the nice thing about the secondaries on this ship. I feel like they start fires fairly well. I love this ship. Well, what more can I say about this ship? For me, it's just a lot of fun, and it gives me everything that I want in a battleship. It gives me the ability to tank with its armor. It gives me the ability to push with its armor and its secondaries. And it gives me the ability to brawl with its secondaries, its guns, and its torpedoes. I mean, right here in one package, you basically have a Tirpitz, a Bismarck, a Friedrich der Großer, and a Kurfürst. It's like all of four of those decided to have one giant party. They got together, they had a kid, weird stuff happened, some DNA was mixed, and here she is. And she is quite honestly one of the most fun ships I played this year. So in my build out of this ship, I take all secondaries, like I said, AFT, BFT, manual secondaries. You see that right here. That's what that little A with the cursor above is, for those of you that don't know, which there might be a few of you, because I don't think manual secondaries are quite as prevalent as they used to be. I mean, back in the day, Bismarck, oh, she was so wonderful. And this is why I love this ship so much. It feels like the Bismarck's back in a way, but better. And I find it just hilarious that when this ship was getting ready to come out, so many people were talking down on it. I think there are even some super testers or CCs out there that are just talking down on it, if I recall. And Stalingrad doing what Stalingrad does, taking a little chunk out of me right there. But if I recall, there were a lot of people were just saying, oh, the decrease in the reload and the decrease in the sigma. Yeah, no, there's no stigma here. The decrease in the sigma, wham, wham, wham. Ships, oh, they've nerfed it into oblivion. It's gonna suck, and I say bollocks to that. This ship is powerful. It's fun. It's got everything you could possibly want if you're a brawler. And here I am doing the fun things that Pommern does, and the reason why I enjoy this ship so much. In here, right in the midst of it, Secondaries popping off, 100 of them, torps firing off the right side, torps firing off the left side, Stalingrad, Richelieu, battleships, and I just don't care. And another reason I love it here, point blank at me, and it doesn't sink me right there because my armor is awesome. My torps take that out, my torps take the Stalingrad out, double strike, booyah. That is why this ship is so bloody fun. It has survivability, and it has awesome, awesome offensive capability. And when I say survivability, I mean it's not hard to have rounds where you tank 2, 3, 4 million damage. Easy. It's not hard to have those rounds. And the fun part of it is you're doing that while you're actually helping your team. You're doing that while you're pushing. You're doing that while you're using your secondaries. This ship is made to advance and scare the living hell out of the enemy if they're not smart enough to back off from you. Now, if you get one or more German ships like this together, like as you saw right here, I had a Kurfürst cruising with me, and our combined secondaries just wrecked that Stalingrad and that Richelieu. I mean, this ship is just a blast to play. So, when I say that this might be one of the best premiums of the year, I am being 100% dead serious. Guys, this ship is a blast. It's a lot of fun. And you might have heard in the past that, oh, it was nerfed. Oh, it lost a second on its reload. Oh, the Sigma's not as good. They dropped the Sigma. So what? They dropped the Sigma, what? 0.1? They decreased the reload, what, 1 second? You know what that does in the scheme of things? Nothing. The average player is not going to remember that, or not remember that, but the average player is not going to even notice that. And look at that right there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Perfectly broadside Yoshino. 45,000 damage. 3 citadels. He picked a very, very bad place to be broadside. And that's the thing about this ship too. Yes, you're going to overpin a lot on some ships. And it's going to be frustrating sometimes. But other ships with a little higher armor value, Mr. Yoshino right there, within 10 kilometers, they're done. I mean, look at you. You've got 12 guns. 12 guns and secondaries. And not only that, in addition to that, you've got your torps, and you've got your freaking hydro. You've got hydro on this ship. Again, everything. The best of the Bismarck, the Tirpitz, the Kurfürst, and the FDG, which really doesn't have too much great stuff to it. But, yeah, and Yoshino's gonna be gone right here. Yep, there we go. Goodbye, Yoshino. Yeah, bad place to go broadside. The round was over for the most part. Anyways, didn't really matter. Gonna get the cap here, finishing things up. Not even gonna worry about these torps here. Just not. Because they're Parseval torps, and I'll eat the 6,000 damage. Like a mere gnat trying to attack me. But yes, please, if you have any doubt whatsoever whether or not you should use your hard-earned resources for the Pommern, cast those doubts aside. Just get rid of them. If you get this ship, this will probably be one of the best selections you can possibly make. This ship just is an absolute blast to play. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's got great capabilities, and I'm loving it. Like McDonald's, I'm loving it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Get it. Get the Pomeranian. And you see right here, this Parseval, last person on the team. Not much he can do. He's just kind of planted into the border of the map right here, and he's not going to last around that much longer. I'm just getting some junk time damage off of him, trying to boost up my damage right now. I mean, why not? Why not do that? I'm not going to get another shot on him. Someone else is going to get the kill. But you know what? I'm satisfied. I had fun. This round ended in under 10 minutes. We wiped out the enemy team, crushed them. I felt like I had a lot of fun in this ship. I had a blast. I did Pommern things. I got rewarded for it with a lot of credits and everything else because I run every flag. And top of the team. Take it easy. Zoop out.